Hey everybody, Guy with an SCI here with the second video about flying. And first off, I want to talk about my basic rules. So number one, my first rule is, if possible, only fly direct. So many things can happen when you're not flying direct that direct is the best way to go for a lot of reasons I'm going to go deeper on for you. So first off, there's either going to be a stop or there could be a switch. And with a stop, the plane will take a stop. You won't get off the plane. Some folks will get off, you can get off if you want. Other folks will get on and you continue on your way. A stop isn't so bad as long as the duration isn't too long. Typically, they don't like to stop for very long, but it could mean instead of going direct from like Kansas City to California, which may take 3.5 hours, you may go from Kansas City to Houston to California, which turns a 3.5 hour flight into a 7-hour flight. Even though you're not getting off, that stop can add a lot of time because you're not flying directly toward your ultimate destination. The other bit that's a little more challenging is if there is a change. And I really dislike flying where you have to change planes for several reasons. First and foremost, if you're traveling with a larger motorized wheelchair or scooter and you gate check it, they usually have to take it down an elevator because it's too heavy to lift. So they have to find the elevator, and it just varies in the airport. Some are very close to your terminal, others are very far away. Then they like to transfer you to the other airplane. Typically, again, if you're in a larger chair, they don't want to bring the chair up. They'd like to take that power chair or motorized chair or scooter directly to the other plane, which means you getting in one of the larger airport wheelchairs that don't have seat belts, your cushion may not fit right, you may not fit right in it. I have a lot of anxiety about riding in those chairs because you're usually rushing to get to the other plane because it's got a tight turn, which could be very far across the airport in a wheelchair that's not built for you. And typically they're very large wheelchairs, so they can accommodate a lot of different body types. The other thing is, even if you have built-in time for a plane change, you can't always control whether or not your flight arrives on time, whether or not the flight may be delayed for weather, maybe it might be delayed for mechanical reasons. It might be delayed because of your loading in the airplane took some time to add the wheelchair to the inside of the cargo hold, which adds time to the flight. For all those reasons, I really think that direct flights are the way to go unless at all possible you can't avoid a stop or worse, a transfer. So I know I said a lot there, probably not the greatest way of saying it, but if you have any questions on the way I think about flights, for sure send me an email. It's down in the body below. As always, safe travels. If you like my videos, please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll continue the series with the next rule in a second. Thanks.